Hey, road trip warriors. Ever wondered what it's like to drive for 7 hours just to see a city that's colder than your ex's heart in winter but way more fun? Well, wonder no more, because we're taking you on a wild ride to the one and only Minneapolis. It was a clear and beautiful day to hit the road, and trust me, nothing says adventure like being stuck in a car for hours with people who forgot to pack snacks. Let's do this. We set off on this epic journey with the sun shining, our GPS shouting turn right every 2 minutes, and a playlist that ranged from 80s classics to songs we didn't know we had but secretly loved. First challenge, the Canada-US border. Would they let us through with our suspiciously large stash of maple syrup and an insatiable desire for adventure? Oh, you bet they did. The border crossing was smoother than a fresh jar of peanut butter. No interrogation, no cavity search, just a friendly nod, and we were on our way. Next stop, Grand Forks, aka the place where we decided necessities meant buying enough snacks to feed a small army. Because road trip rule number 1, never run out of snacks. Never. Grand Forks was our first pit stop. A quick in and out to grab some essentials. And by essentials, I mean enough chips and candy to make Willy Wonka jealous. After all, what's a road trip without a little sugar-induced delirium? Next on the list, Fargo. Time to refuel the car and stretch our legs. Also, fun fact, Fargo is the perfect place to wonder why you decided to drink that second coffee back in Grand Forks. But hey, no regrets. The rest of the trip to Minneapolis was smooth. Well, as smooth as it gets when you're singing off key, debating whether to take a scenic route, and playing I Spy with the most random objects possible. We finally arrived in Minneapolis around 9 p.m., ready to crash at our gorgeous hotel that had everything we needed, and then some. And this hotel? Total winner. Comfy beds, a gym for those who pretend they'll work out on vacation, and a pool that's just begging for a cannonball. We had dinner, stuffed our faces, and then hit the hay, dreaming of the thrills tomorrow would bring. Day 2 kicked off with a gym session, because, you've got to balance all those road trip snacks somehow, right? And then we hit the pool. I mean, who can resist a morning dip? Plus, it's basically a workout if you splash around enough. But the real highlight? Valley Fair. This place is like the playground of your childhood dreams, only bigger, better, and with rides that'll make you scream like a banshee. We hit every ride we could, roller coasters that made us question our life choices, spinning rides that turned our stomachs into pretzels, and water rides that left us soaked and begging for more. There was the wild roller coaster that sent my soul straight to heaven, the spinning ride that turned my brain into a smoothie. And don't even get me started on the water rides. 1 minute you're dry, the next you're drenched, and suddenly you're wondering why you didn't bring a towel. But it was totally worth it. Day 3 was all about retail therapy at the Mall of America. Yes, the biggest mall in the USA. It's like a city within a city with more shops than you can visit in a week, and probably a better food court too. We shopped, we ate, we got lost at least 5 times, and somehow still found our way back to the hotel with way too many shopping bags. And just like that, it was time to head back home. The drive back was a mix of reminiscing napping and wondering how we'd survive the week without another road trip in the works. Masapsa, Minneapolis, you were a blast. We'll definitely be back. And for anyone watching, if you ever get the chance to visit, don't hesitate. Just pack your bags, stock up on snacks, and hit the road. Until next time, keep those engines running, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more adventures.